cost of a meal ticket might come over. I don't know what the legality of that is, Vince, or how that contractually works.
And that's a, yeah, okay. Cool. Like she said, I happen to live with one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So.
I know he'd be all for it.
Right. That's a very good idea. In case that doesn't work, in case we need to at least get one other, I think it's good to at least have the budget. Any other comments? All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Okay. Back on the other, are we pretty much in unison? No candidates speak. They will be recognized from the stage. Just as a time-saving mechanism.
Will they be in your program?
Yes. Well, if they pay for, they're all paying for ads anyways. And so they'll be in the program. They can bring their brochures, anything they want to do. That's perfectly fine. We have had very, very widespread support from all of our statewide and all of our local elected officials. And so I'm excited about that. I'll go ahead and ask for a motion that we,
Now,
go ahead, Ron.
now, people will be able to talk to them though.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, you know, they want to just need everybody to and all that.
I mean, I even thought,
I mean, because we have so many, it's going to be difficult to all of them speak, you know, and I understand that in time and everything. But, I mean, I feel like people need to know that they kind of be approached and talk to them and stuff like that.
well, and I've told all the candidates, you know, stick around afterwards because I'm going to tell everybody from the stage, hey, they are going to stay after this is over to take your questions. And in an informal setting. So you know where they're sitting, so you have questions for specific ones, go at them. Do I hear a motion?
What do you think about that?
What do you think, Vince?
Oh, I think it's a good idea. You know, as long as they're recognized and if people know where they can meet them after the meeting, you know, that's the best thing. Because of course we want to give the stage to Sheriff Clark and Kimberly Clayson too. And that way the meeting doesn't run on as late as we've had them in the past.
Right. I mean, the purpose is like to have fun, motivate people to get involved and stuff like that too. But at the same time, I want everybody able to talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, and people will. They will. If you recognize where they're sitting at, they'll approach.
Well, and I think we've made a concerted effort as a party, you know, in terms of trying to get them to come to executive committee meetings.
Exactly.
And so, and we're going to continue that program. And so, but right now, all 4 governor candidates are confirmed to be at the dinner.
Okay.
So that will be wonderful. That will be wonderful. Beyond that, I don't even think we really need a motion to that effect, but are we all kind of in consensus about that? Yes.
Okay, so can I ask, so you're gonna have Vince open with prayer, move into the meal, introduce the candidates, and then the speakers, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. They're all raffle. Debbie, what was your plan on that? Debbie kind of had the plan of how we were going to handle raffle. Because there's more to it than just raffle. There's also going to be about 10 Chinese auction items, Chinese silent auction items. That's where you put the little tickets in a bucket. Is that right, Debbie? Debbie? We're going to assume that's correct. I think that the idea would be that, of course, the auction items would be, since that's why we're limiting it to only 10, and one of them is going to be a chandelier that is being donated by Jim chillers, for example. And, you know, I know there's gonna be a $75 Lowe's gift card involved with that, and so there's gonna be a lot of cool things. And it's something different. You know, everybody's used to 50/50 tickets, everybody's used to, this and that. This is what they did at the NRA Day. And Vince, you can attest to it, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Really good experience. And Debbie really wanted to recreate that. So that would be cool. I want us as a committee, and I'd like to handle this within the next week. And I think we can handle it probably by email or et cetera. I would like to have votes to give the Nola Gay Keats Memorial Award at the Republican of the Year. I think that should be at the step. The Gay Keats Memorial Award, Republican of the Year Award. So we need to handle that. We need to vote. I'd like to handle that privately as a committee over the course of the next week. But I think that the way we should handle that is we should probably, rather than just say willy-nilly, you know, I select this person, I think we should take nominations tonight, Republican of the Year Award. And at this time, I move that Danny Campbell be nominated for that. Are there any further nominations? And please, somebody just nominate somebody just for the sake of fun.
So it has to be.
Can be anybody. Can be anybody.
Yeah.
As long as they're a Republican, although I argue sometimes that Paul Detch probably could be Republican of the Year as much as he's helped our party. Very good. Very good. Any further nominations?
Outside a committee, please.
I decline, but I appreciate that. I decline nomination. Any further nominations?
Could we think about it?
Oh, sure. Absolutely, think about it.
I mean, we have to think outside a committee, we have to.
Here's maybe the best way to handle it. We have
What are
two
you
nominations.
looking on,
The way I'm looking at it is someone who's went, you know, above and beyond in their service to the party in the course of the past year in trying to get Republicans elected, advocating unity in our party, and trying to, you know, grow our party registration.
How old do you have to be?
You can be any age, any age.
Close enough.
I get ready to
That's
say
it.
the exact same thing.
Very good point. Very good point.
I don't think it should get anybody on the executive committee, I don't think it's right.
I disagree with that. We've given it to executive committee members before.
Personally, I'd rather acknowledge somebody that's come to the meetings and they don't have any obligation to, they just really don't.
well, that's true, because we have obligation.
Yeah.
I think that
We like
if
it,
someone
but
is
we-
We
nominated,
do have an obligation, we were elected to do this, so.
I think if someone was nominated and they're on the executive committee, then they can't vote, obviously.
I can agree with what Trey said, although Daddy's been amazing helping, you know.
Well, then how about we change it up then? What we'll do is, from here through Sunday, we will take nominations from the executive committee, and they can be emailed. I would prefer they be emailed to Jamie as the secretary to keep track of it.
Sunday, please Sunday, because I'm out of town until Sunday.
That's why I said
So
Sunday.
I won't have access to the email until I get home.
That will, we've worked that day, so Sunday,
5 p.m.
5 p.m. And I'll remind everybody Jamie's email address, that anybody outside of, you know, the executive committee, can be nominated. Jamie will get me those names, and, at that